No. Alright. And voice chat so I can read what Moo has to say. Okay. Okay, we're all here. It's been a few weeks. Let's continue. Thank you all for making it in short notice. Alright.
Try it and don't forget to enjoy it yourself.
Yeah. Let me go and do not disturb. Okay. So.
This is Danganronpa 2, right?
How do you mean?
Fuck.
I was messing.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, like that. I guess that's all I'm getting. Oh. Okay. Let me skim through this. I won't read it out loud. I'll just go through it. 6:30 a.m.
Oh, it's a cute evil retard.
Okay. Alright. Sweet. I actually remember most of this, so let's do this.
Good.
Now then, let's begin with a basic explanation.
Hey, stop
That's
copying
good.
Neutral's energy.
This is tiresome.
You need more motivation!
I do. I really, really do. Now then, let's start this class trial.
Before we start, I just want to ask something since there's not a lot of us left.
Don't laugh at that cookie.
What happens if the votes result in 2 first places?
Huh? You mean like a tie? It means they're both the blackened. As long as one of them is correct. It's fine.
Daddy, are you sure you should make a decision like that so casually?
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever.
Thanks. Since that's answered, I can start enjoying this life or death game now.
What game? How long are you gonna keep saying that?
Just ignore Kokichi. The rest of us need to work together to find the truth. Got it! We can't die here!
Bless you, Himiko.
Oh my! Himiko has become so determined! It's true! People really do change!
But now she's lost what made her so unique.
We should focus on the class trial. First, we need to clarify...
Oh, is he acting dull to make up for Himiko being determined now? That's really funny.
Kaito's the culprit!
Oh my god.
What? Say that to my face!
While we were all still logged in, Kaito logged out alone, right? You were able to move freely. Doesn't that mean you could have committed the murder?
Don't screw around! There's no way I'm the culprit!
Kaito right. Kaito couldn't have killed Mew.
How long are you gonna keep saying that? Trusted people can still kill, you know. We already saw that a bunch of times. So many times. Since Kaede.
The fact that Kaito was the only one logged out is suspicious. But he's not the culprit. He can't be. Okay, okay. Getting right into it immediately.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Kaito logged out first, by himself. Mew was still logged in, though. That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
Kaito culprit? Impossible!
Of course it's... Impossible, because I didn't do it! I mean, we found that bottle of poison on Kokichi's seat, didn't we?
Oh my...
The culprit was trying to pin the
yeah.
blame on me. That diversion was part of your plan, right, Kaito?
Well, Kaito, any last words?
Any last words?
What do you mean, last words?
It wasn't Kokishi's. Yeah, yeah. Oh, give me a sec. Yep. Alright, that's looking good. Okay. Oh my god, it has an XXX on it. Okay. That's where the problem lies.
Kaito logged out first, by himself. Mew was still logged
And then...
in, though. That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
Kaito culprit? Impossible!
And then Kaido's account.
Of course it's impossible, because I didn't do it! I mean, we found that bottle of poison on Kokichi's seat, didn't we?
The culprit was trying to pin the blame on me. That diversion was part of your plan, right, Kaito?
Well, Kaito, any last words? What do you mean last words?
Okay, the
Kaito
real
logged out
results.
first,
And
by
his
himself.
corpse. Okay. Oh, yeah.
You were still logged in, though.
Wait, but that would confirm it. Oh, crap. Yeah, correct. Okay, never mind. Huh? Was it Miyu still logged in? Is there any evidence that proves Miyu logged out?
Oh no!
Okay.
Kaito logged out first, by himself. Mew was still logged in, though.
Oh, and then... 6... Yeah, that makes sense.
That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
Kaito culprit? Impossible!
Of course it's impossible.
Sorry, I'm just being sure.
Possible, because I didn't do it. I mean, we found that bottle of poison on Kokichi's seat, didn't we?
The culprit was trying to pin the blame on me. That division was part of your plan, right, Kaito? Well, Kaito, any last words? What do you mean last words?
Kaito logged out.
I know what I need to hit, I'm just not entirely sure which one with.
Mew is still logged in though.
Flex.
Wait, what?
Flex.
The flex?
Hit him with the flex.
Oh. I see.
Oh no!
Do the thing, Bart.
Kaito logged by himself. Mew is still logged in though. Right, Kaito?
Kaito, culprit? Impossible!
Of course it's
Possible, because I didn't do it! I mean, we found that bottle of poison on Kokichi's seat, didn't we? The culprit was trying to get him.
Blame on me.
That diversion was part of your plan, right, Kaito? Oh, Kaito. What do you mean last
Kaito
words?
did it. I do it. You're not long. I played a Danganronpa before.
For blood's sake, do you have any guidance on this move?
You're overlooking it.
I'm overlooking it? Okay.
You're literally overthinking it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, you're big nerd.
Think about how she died.
Okay. Oh, I see. So... Oh, I see. Okay. Okay.
Kaito logged out first by himself.
You is still logged in.
Oh, not that one either. Okay.
I was wrong!
Kaito
You're a
logged
nerd.
out first by
Sorry.
himself.
Why you?
Mew is still logged in though. That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
Oh, I see. Okay, so...
Kaito culprit?
What?
Impossible! Of course it's impossible, because I didn't do it!
I mean, we found...
You found the impossible.
that bottle of poison on Kokichi's seat, didn't we?
The culprit was trying to pin the blame on me! That diversion was part of your
Plan right, Kaito.
Well, Kaito, any last words?
Oh, Kaito.
What do you mean last words?
Well.
Kaito logged out
Well,
first by
Kidio.
himself. Mew is still That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
Kaito
Darn
culprit? Impossible!
Sorry.
Of course it's impossible, because I didn't do it!
Yeah, that's like a sneaky one.
On Kokichi's seat, didn't we? The culprit was trying to pin the blame on me! That diversion was part of your plan, right, Kaito?
No, it's the game.
What do you mean last words? Kaito logged out first by himself. Mew is still logged in.
Though,
Don't eat the play,
that's when you
eat the
poisoned
game.
her, right, Kaito?
That's not one either.
What did you use? I did not see what did you use.
I think it was the poison bottle.
No.
Okay.
You're on the right track, but slightly different.
Okay. Oh, wow, this is going on way longer. Go on, Tickle?
I said I didn't do it. Sweetie, back me up here. Why do you keep saying all the wrong
I
things?
made a mistake.
I'm a
Kaito logged out
fraud.
first by himself.
He is a fraud.
Oh, I think I used Mew's corpse. So
Mew is still
then if I use this...
Yeah, yes. Mew's corpse is actually the murder weapon.
logged in, though. That's when you poisoned
That's
her.
kind of hot.
So it was...
Kaito
Okay,
culprit?
I think that's the same
Impossible!
thing. So then I have... So I think it's that one.
Oh no!
Kaito logged
I'm
out
very slow
first
right now.
by
I
himself.
apologize. It's been a day.
Mew is still logged in, though.
Yeah, I don't blame you. You just skim through like
Right, Kaito?
the evidence and stuff.
No, it's not that one either.
I think. Okay, so yes, it is the Monokuma file. I'll give you that.
Oh.
If you read it.
Oh, okay.
I was wrong!
Sorry.
Kaito logged out
Come on, Suichi, you're my partner.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry.
Why are you grasping your heart like that? You having a heart attack?
Maybe.
Too much stress?
A little bit. Huh, okay. I guess there's no injuries thing.
Mew was still logged in, though. That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
I thought that was it. I think it's the other thing then.
Also, I get
This is-
to just reset my my influence at least.
Good.
Mistake.
You're dead!
I refuse.
You what?
Bites the dust.
I love how Shuichi
Wait, what?
always ends up being the black and
Shuichi did everything.
Kaito logged out first
He,
by himself.
he is the killer. He's
You
always.
can't prove he's the black and
You can't prove he's black.
You can't prove he's white either.
Fair enough.
So it wasn't.
Can I? Oh,
So-
actually, you might be right on the money on one thing.
Okay. So.
I was overthinking it.
Oh, okay. So, was the line correct or the evidence?
What?
Like, is it Monokuma file or on something
Both.
else? Oh. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So I'll stick with Monokuma file. No injuries. This is nothing with the poison, so I'll just try it with this one. Never mind.
Kaito logged out first by himself. Mew was still logged in, though.
I guess I'll just try the.
That's when you poisoned her,
That's
right,
obvious.
Kaito?
Oh, I really?
That's
Okay.
wrong!
What?
I mean, you said it's obvious.
Huh. I thought it was
Yeah.
just.
Mew
I thought it was
wasn't
because
killed by
Kaido just
poison,
pointed out.
and the warning on the
during-
label proves it.
I know, this is the one stupid thing about this, is like, how you overthink it,
I guess. My bad. Okay.
and yeah, it's like, yeah, okay.
Drinking the poison would result in subconjunctival hemorrhaging.
I don't even know what that
In other
is.
words, your
Bleeding in
eyes
the
would be
eyes.
Bloodshot.
I don't know what that is.
Mew's body. That's right. Her eyes weren't bloodshot. She wasn't killed by that poison.
I don't know what it is.
Then what was that poison for?
Probably a diversion. The culprit wanted us to think Mew died by poison.
Then, what was her real cause of death?
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
Mew's real
That's
cause
kind of
of
hot.
death. The only one I can think of. I can think of a few, but I'll see what options they give me. Let's see.
The one that's hot.
her corpse is the murder weapon.
Apparently there was a back route for this where you can lie. In that, I was like, oh, okay. I actually did that first
Man,
for some odd reason. That's why I like keep forgetting some of these things.
man. Toilet paper, maybe.
What's Mia's cause of bleh.
Yeah, her cause of death.
13 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump for what my instinct tells me. Look, no, okay. I was.
Is that really the cause of Miu's death? I don't understand.
Judging from the body, maybe the cause of death wasn't located in the real world.
Oh god.
Oh no!
Oh no! He changed voices!
Oh yeah!
Time paradox.
There's a third one now.
Time paradox.
Okay,
Time
so,
paradox.
judging by that, and... yeah, I guess.
Hey, that's from the virtual world.
Get bonked.
Okay.
You probably need
Hello?
a lot of... What?
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Alright. You probably need a lot of time explaining to Kaido because of this big ass goal.
Everyone's staring at me. So Kibo said it probably was something related to the virtual world?
Man, I wonder why you die in game.
Before you touch anything,
Yes.
if you look closely at the school crest on his, or the lapel on his like
Oh my
shirt,
god.
it looks like
General Grievous?
an Autobot or Decepticon wearing 3D glasses.
He's his own.
I
He's
see
his
that.
own bot.
a pretender.
He's his own Cybertronian. Bunger bot.
50 seconds remaining.
Kill. Live. Alright, did you already choose that?
No, I haven't. I was-
Thought you did.
No, I chose,
You don't have to tell us what
yeah,
you chose. Just
I chose
go what
all
you
of
think
them.
is the right thing.
Yeah. I feel like this has a big part in it, so... Darn it. Okay, never mind.
Is that really the cause of Miu's death?
Fast forward!
Judging from the body, maybe the cause of death
I was
wasn't located in the
wrong.
real world.
It's cause of death.
Time paradox.
Energy.
So, if I... Might be that one. She took some kind of shock.
This is it!
This is it.
You die in game, you die in
Miu's
real
cause of
life.
death was the killing game simulator itself. In the virtual world, if your avatar takes fatal damage, your real body dies of shock. That was made clear in the program's text file.
Miu received fatal damage in the virtual world and died from that shock.
In that case, it's fair to say that the cause of death was actually the simulator.
Gonta has question. Where is this virtual world place? What floor is it on?
If you don't understand, then don't say anything.
Come on, Key. He's trying his best.
If Miu was killed in the
Like
virtual
me.
world, then the next thing we need to figure out is what
Don't
caused her to
self-insert.
incur fatal damage within the virtual world.
So her cause of death in the virtual world is the one that matters.
This poor man.
Oh, it seems like Gonta is confused. So why don't we review things a bit? So we split into 2 groups to find the secret of the outside world.
The ones who searched the mansion were me, Shuichi, Samugi, Gonta, and
God.
that NPC Kaito.
Wow.
Ow.
Hey, who you calling NPC, you ASS?
And the others who searched the chapel were Keyboy, Maki, Himiko, and the late Mew.
How could someone have given her fatal damage in that situation? That's what we gotta think about. Now, let's all work together.
Oh, little
yes,
Himiko is all
Nick.
grown up. Too bad your chest hasn't grown up, though.
That was uncalled for. Someday, my chest will grow like crazy.
Let's begin then.
I don't really care.
The fatal damage that Mew received in the virtual world. Let's pin that down.
Let's just pin you down.
Don't do it.
Let's go.
By your neck.
In the virtual world,
Oh no,
Mew was
no, not
fatally
the
injured.
neck.
So let's
Yamate.
focus our efforts on that
Kura,
first.
stop.
Whoever did that to
Hammer
you
time.
Harder.
dropped right next to her avatar. It has to be the hammer!
Or going to beat her with his bare hands.
Are we certain that blunt force was involved? I think strangulation is more
Very
likely.
sure.
It's possible she was pushed from a great height.
Could she have drowned?
We have to determine the specific cause of death. If I think about the condition of Mew's body, we should yield a clue.
In the virtual world, Mew was fatally injured.
Why? Sorry.
So let's focus our efforts on that first.
Whatever did that to Mew was
Do it again.
dropped right next to her avatar. It has to be the hammer!
You know, I'll agree with this for now. If it works,
Or going to beat her.
It worked. It worked. The hammer missed.
It's
possible she was pushed
that was mean.
In the virtual world, Mew was fatally injured.
So let's focus our efforts
on that first. Whatever did that to Mew was dropped right next to her avatar. It has to be the hammer!
Alright, I guess not.
Oh wait.
Alex?
Switch, you think so too? I seen right there that I saw the truth.
Nah, he gotta remember Mew's body.
Okay, that's strangulation.
Was she really killed with a bammer?
Damn it!
I made a mistake! I didn't take it over!
In the virtual world, Mew was fatally injured. So let's focus our efforts on that first.
Yeah, okay.
What is this virtual world?
I thought of the Uncle Bunga situation.
Blunt force was involved. I think strangulation.
I agree.
You now have consent.
Yay!
Proceed with caution.
Mew's body showed severe trauma and signs of a struggle.
Yeah, she looked like she suffered. Very hard to look at.
You said it, Gonzo.
Right. And the virtual world is connected to our 5 senses. If her body experienced pain, she must have been in pain in the virtual world as well. Knowing that, I believe Maki is correct. Mew was strangled to death.
Yeah, definitely. Strangling and poison are the only methods that can make her look like she's suffocated. But we already removed the possibility of poison, so it can only be strangulation. Also, when a victim is poisoned, they commonly grab their chest or mouth. But Mew was holding her throat. It's obvious she was trying to protect her windpipe.
Oh! The Assassin Master gets really chatty when it comes to corpses.
Man. This reminds me of when Christopher Lee taught the director of Lord of the Rings how to, like, the correct reaction of somebody getting stabbed Because he was in the SAS.
In that case, her exact cause of death is being strangled in the virtual world.
Alright.
But is strangulation even possible in the virtual world? If the avatars were equally strong, it would be difficult to strangle a resisting victim.
Yeah, if she was just as strong as them, no way they could have strangled her.
Then the culprit would need a tool. There are tons of cases where a weaker person would strangle a stronger person with a rope.
Wow, you know a lot about killing, nerd.
Finally.
What a jackass!
But was there even a rope in that world? I don't remember seeing one.
Then they must
That's a
have used
lot
something
about
else
killing,
as a
nerd.
Something for a rope, I have an idea of what that might be. I found it during the investigation.
The rope?
This is it!
This is it.
During the investigation, we found toilet paper outside the mansion.
Is this toilet paper? What would toilet paper be doing here?
I'm guessing that the toilet paper was used to strangle her.
Gonta, no can ignore that!
Gonta, please. Please, Gonta, come on.
What you mean, Shuichi?
It couldn't break, Gonta. It's a video game.
Huh? What's wrong?
What do you mean, Shuichi?
Shuichi goofing off! Not gentlemanly at all!
Gonta, please. God damn it!
Your logic is inferior. Why toilet paper?
There's no time for nonsense!
Okay.
You know can use toilet paper in place of rope! What tear too easy?
I'll cut through your words!
I'll cut through your...
I'll cut you with this toilet paper.
The toilet paper wouldn't tear.
Oh, that was a quick one.
Because in the virtual world, objects are unbreakable.
Breakable?
You're so dumb, Gonta. You didn't even know that?
If objects can't break in that world, then toilet paper shouldn't be able to tear. And since it couldn't tear,
That's actually
it
an
could be
awful
used as a
product to
rope.
use in the virtual world.
Yeah.
Gonta not really understand, but... Sorry, Shuichi. Gonta was wrong.
It's okay, Gonta. We love you.
It's okay, Gonta. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, what he said.
Killed by toilet paper. It was a fitting end for her.
God damn it! Just don't say that out loud, Himiko.
A fitting end? I do not fully understand that logic.
But if Mew was killed near the chapel, why was the murder weapon by the mansion?
Like how she vomited.
Maybe the culprit tried to get rid of it to destroy the evidence.
If the culprit meant to get rid of the evidence, they did a poor job of it. There was a much better place where they could have destroyed it.
If toilet paper was the murder weapon, then what's the deal with the hammer next to her?
Perhaps the culprit prepared a backup weapon, just in case.
No, the culprit didn't bring the hammer.
No? But who else but the culprit would bring a hammer?
Wait, we already know who brought the hammer. The person who brought the hammer, I believe it was Miyu.
That's it!
That's it.
Mew was the one who brought the hammer.
Mew bring hammer?
Remember what she told us?
Alex, read this, but like sob while you're doing it.
You wrote the program to not change it up so you can use weapons.
I did not understand that.
Yeah, she did say
But
she
alright.
deleted any dangerous
Thank
objects.
God for text. Thank God this is like a semi-visual novel.
If that were true, she wouldn't have missed something like a hammer. Meaning that Mew must have left it on purpose.
On purpose?
But why'd she do that?
You brought the hammer for sure, but what did she need it for? We need to make that clear.
Let's assume that Mew brought the hammer. What was she planning to do with it?
Maybe use it to break down a wall?
That's cool.
Uses for a hammer. Go! To know, Mew gonna build stuff with hammer.
She probably just brought it for self-defense.
Or she secretly met up with someone and tried to kill them with it.
Oh dear.
You idiot! She was the victim!
What was Mew planning to do with the hammer? It's still unclear. I need to think back to what she was doing, what her plan was.
Let's
Ground pound herself.
What was she trying to do with it?
Honestly, Mew is on it.
Mew
Gonna build stuff with hammer!
She
Not too far
probably just
Brought it for self-defense. Or she
Secretly met up with someone.
I agree.
Reluctantly.
I agree. Oh yeah, consent.
Reluctant consent.
Mew was gonna meet up with someone in the
Yes,
virtual world.
consent.
Right, Kokichi? Oh.
With me. I was supposed to meet up with Mew on the
Right,
roof of the
Kakashi.
mansion.
What? Is that true?
I overheard them talking about it at the chapel.
By the way, Mew asked to meet up with me before we went into the virtual world. I totally forgot where we were supposed to meet, so good thing Keyboy spied on us.
Wait, so Mew called Kokichi out?
If Mew brought the hammer, I wonder what she was planning to do with it.
Kokichi's already figured it out. She was planning to. Confess her love to Kokichi. To kill Kokichi.
Indeed.
That's it. She was trying to kill Kokichi.
She was trying to confess her love to Kokichi.
She was what?
Yep, she plotted to meet up with me and then kill me with the hammer.
I rejected her.
If you want to prove this, you'll need to figure out Mew's plan, okay?
Mew's plan, huh? I'm sure if I analyze the clues we've found, I can figure something out. I honestly can't blame you if this is what happened. Alright, let's do it. Let's go! Okay.
Calm down, just because you have a license.
Hey, he's also gonna be picking up chicks. Don't forget that.
Just because you have road rage.
Ciao. Oh, ka-chow.
Go, ka-chow.
Oh, ciao.
Right. Oh, tired. Ka-chow.
Oh,
Chow
God.
mein. Oh, trade. Oh, kuchi. Kochi. Kukochi. Kukuchin. Chin Chin. Kukuchi Chin.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, try to kill
As we pass by of the one CG of Mew being in different art style.
Oh, try to kill Kokochi.
Kimo Kuchi, dude.
Oh, try to kill Kokochi. Oh.
Thinking Vine?
It was definitely Kaito.
Wait, what? I like how that's one of the choices.
Yeah, I know, right?
We're in Vegas, baby.
Vegas.
Stegus.
Vegasaurus.
Steganogamy. Slow.
Colonoscopy.
Slow. Me kill.
And then now we pass by the
Who's
Xbox Kill
me
60.
killing no kick? Who's me string kill cookie? Who's me trying kill cookie?
This is the last time, like.
What was
Shuichi's
me
gonna
trying
pick
to
up
kill
on her.
cookie kiki? Sorry, I'll stop if you want me to.
No, not at all. This is pretty good.
Shuichi's going insane with all these foreigner chicks she's picking up.
This is what Shuichi like sounds like in his brain.
The afterlife. Oh, I love you.
After Kaede died, Suichi had to go through all the sluts during Vegas.
I mean,
Yes,
if it existed.
Yes, thank you.
Oh,
Brain.
oh yeah, the
Figured
best.
this out
The
together.
By
best
the way, I'm
CG.
treating the squares, I suppose.
The best CG.
Wait, look at that CG.
Get distracted, neutral. It's your favorite girl. in the game.
Watashi wa was a ghost.
Watashi wa was a ghost.
You know what? I believe it.
I hate it that with that monotone voice, I can only think of Blood saying it.
That's the point.
I don't
But I was trying to also make fun of Vector at the same time.
I
Oh,
know.
battle poison on cookie seed.
Oh my god. I don't want to do
Why
that.
we was the battle poison cookie seed?
Next time we ever do a game like this, there will be a day that one character will be voiced like that.
Yay. Thank you, Brain. We solved this together. I got it!
Tashiwa is a smart.
It wasn't your brain, it was your left
Watashi wa
neck.
is smart.
Kokichi was killed in the real world.
Wait, what?
Oh, sorry, nothing.
Oh, okay.
She placed the poison on my seat to make us think the murder happened in the real world.
She did that too?
What? Miu was the one who put that poison bottle there? No, that ain't right. Something's definitely weird about that.
Can you really blame anyone for wanting to kill Kokichi at this point, Kaito?
I mean,
It's me acting like this because Groovy's no longer here.
When could Miu have put the poison there?
If she did
Man.
place the poison without us noticing, then she must have logged out at some point.
Groovy is gone. Takul's going insane.
Then what?
This is
Log back in?
this is truly the end.
Kokichi, weren't you in the salon
really.
around that time?
No, it's just the beginning.
Log in or log out
Indeed.
at all?
Good to see hordes
I
and
didn't
clans,
see that at all.
alt cools.
If she
It's
hadn't
like the
logged
second.
in or out,
It's like the coming of Christ.
then Miu couldn't have placed the poison.
Not really.
Then who put poison bottle?
I would actually clone myself just for
Logged out early was
the chaos I would ensue with myself.
So your grave just got 10 feet deeper.
No,
Oh my
it
God.
wasn't me, guys.
Seems we've touched a nerve. If the poison is planted evidence, the question is when it was planted. If we determine
In the soil?
when, we might also determine the who.
When could Miu have put the poison there?
If she did place the poison without us noticing, then she must have logged out at some point.
And then what? She logged back in?
Kokichi, weren't you in the salon around that time? Did you see her log in or log out at all?
Locked.
Who logged in last?
Why is there a jump in the middle?
The time between us logging in and logging out.
Nope, I didn't see that at all.
If she hadn't logged
in or out, then Mew couldn't have placed the poison.
Then who put poison?
The only person who logged out early was Kaito.
It's true.
Kaito, your grave just got.
No, it wasn't me, guys.
I'm gonna try something first before I do that.
When could Mew have put the
Hey.
poison there? If she did place the poison without us noticing, then she must have logged out at some point. And then what? She logged back in?
Actually, I'll be safe and do that because that's a safe one.
Log in or log
Nope, I didn't see
He's so
that.
safe. I don't know what you're
If she hadn't logged in,
Or out. Then Mew couldn't have
placed the poison.
Then
Who put poison?
bottle. The only person who logged
Down early was
Kaito.
Okay. Out.
Right? It can only be Kaido after all.
I was just making sure.
Just backstabbing Kaito.
You're giving Kaito a heart attack.
Kaido is already having a heart attack.
Bro.
Tickle, did you want to get this or remove whoever?
Hey, I said it wasn't me. I just got logged out suddenly. I didn't do anything.
I made a mistake. I think I needed to think it over again.
When could Mew have put the poison
there? If she did place the poison without us noticing,
The other thing
then she
I
must have
wanna
logged out at some point. And then what? She logged back in? Kokichi, weren't you at the line on that time? Did you see her log in or log out at all? Nope, I didn't see that at all. If she hadn't
logged in
or out,
then Mew couldn't have placed the poison.
Darn it, I missed the beat. That's wrong.
Mr.
I know
Vegan.
you really wanted to give your consent to Kaito.
Why did you miss the vegan?
Poison on Kokichi's chair.
The Vegabond.
She had plenty of time to do it. Here, take a look at this.
Here, look. Take it.
Is this a record of who went in and out of the virtual world?
Yeah.
That's right. It says
Is
that
it?
Mew was the last of us to log in.
2-minute delay too. A lot of time.
Yeah, what about it?
If she logged in last, she would have had time to move around in the real world after the previous person logged in.
That right. She could have placed poison bottle on Kokichi's seat.
2 minutes precisely.
This was all part of Mew's plan. She tried to kill me in the virtual world, make us think it happened in the real world, then pin the crime on Kaito.
Well, that's not my fault.
Which is why she manually logged you out, just for that purpose.
So she did that to me?
Yes, I'm positive of that. Mew used a method only she could use to log Kaito out manually.
How did Mew log Kaito out?
Almost like we know the answer to this.
With her corpse, of course.
Corpse party?
Yeah,
Oh god, corpse
This
party.
is it!
This is it.
What
It
a-
was the cell
what
phone
a
found
great
by Mew's
idea.
avatar. That cell phone worked the same way as the phone in the salon. It logs users in and out. I verified this myself
What
when I
about the
spoke
salami?
Kaito's name into it.
Hook up, hub?
Focus bended.
Kaito Momota to the cum zone. He logged out just as I thought.
In the cum zone.
See, with
Alright.
that cell phone, she could force anyone to
You
log
said-
out at
Alex,
any
be right
time.
back.
Okay.
But Mew never mentioned a cell phone, right?
We will give him 1 minute, but I'm sure he's alright with us continuing.
2 seconds.
2 seconds.
Agreed.
Go ahead.
Please.
Okay, no. Okay.
That's what Shuichi referred to when he mentioned a method only she could use. She kept the cell phone a secret on purpose, so she could use it for the murder.
Moira.
So, she really was planning a murder.
And she tried to set me up.
Todd.
Well, I knew that from the start.
Then why did you say I was the culprit?
because I wanted to get it through your thick skull. People you trust and defend will ultimately betray you. This is a game of suspicion. Well, I think your ideals should stay the same. Because phonies like you are what make the game more interesting. Don't you agree, Monokuma?
Do I? I don't know about that. Huh? Wait, what were we talking about?
Shut up, Mume.
I wonder when Daddy's gonna get his motivation back.
Oh god, I don't want to see that happen.
Yeah! If Father keeps slacking off, all the work is gonna get forced onto Mommy.
Huh? Mommy?
Oh my god.
My head.
It's like pseudo persona.
Remember something, but I can't.
Don't worry, Monotaro. The accident wasn't your fault.
We're so together.
It could be.
Anywho, it's a blessing in disguise that Mew died and not me.
What you mean?
What you talking about?
She wouldn't have said anything about
talking
what
about?
really happened in the virtual world. You guys would have had a way harder time finding the culprit, you know. She would have been able to lie about the virtual world settings as much as she wanted. And you'd never know that the murder actually took place in the virtual world.
So that's why she decided to attempt a murder, because she had total control.
And the reason Mew was so insistent we go into the virtual world was...
Give me a bit.
Unless someone feels they can pull it off better.
You guys only bitch because you haven't been to the virtual world yet. But once you go, you'll understand. Seriously, it's so fucking awesome. I know you guys will love it.
I hate it.
And then, you're gonna fall in love with me for showing it to you guys.
I hate it.
So let's just dive in together, okay? We'll do it together.
She was insistent we go there so she could kill us. What a shady person.
I don't know.
I was sad that she was gone, but now I don't know what to think.
You weren't sad.
Nice! Backstabbed by a trusted friend. See? That's an ideal fun situation! Now we can start a real class trial!
Hey, Kokichi sorta sound like Monokuma.
Really? I don't sound anything like him.
No, you're just like Monokuma. Both of you are cowards. You never speak the truth or show your
Like
true
Akuma.
face.
Wait, coward? You say some interesting things sometimes, Kaito.
Smiling, putting on a mask, never saying what you really think. That kind of cowardice is just like Monokuma.
Daddy, they're calling you a coward! Aren't you gonna do something?
Yeah, I just gotta do my signature laugh, right?
He's completely
You happy
lost
now?
his drive! Like a one-hit wonder who
Ecstatic.
clings to their former fame!
My head!
What's wrong with these bears?
Listen up, Kokichi.
You're questioning Monokoops.
The hell with
Monokoomers.
this game of suspicion crap. I will never be okay with it. I'm just gonna believe in everyone. Instead of suspecting my friends, I'm gonna find the truth by believing in them.
Hell yeah.
Well, if you think you can win this game like that, then sure, be my guest.
Of course I can. I don't need your permission.
How long are you guys going to argue? Let's hurry this up and continue.
Based.
If we
Based.
don't find the culprit, then we'll all die. You know that?
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
In the younglings.
If we are going to begin searching for the culprit, let's start with Kokichi's story.
Alrighty.
Huh? My story?
Oh.
You were meeting with Miu, but she ended up as the victim. So it's only natural for us to think you're the killer, right?
Here's my answer. I never met up with Miu.
You didn't?
I tried to go to the roof to meet up with her, but the door was locked.
But isn't lockpicking your specialty? You should have been able to open it easy.
I couldn't pick locks with my avatar body. I didn't have the tools for it either. Also, I never went to the roof, not even for the meeting.
I remember. You and Gonta went off together when we first started looking.
But was the door to the roof actually locked? When I was on the roof before logging out, the door wasn't locked.
Huh? How should I know?
Then who locked the door to the roof?
I already told you. How should I know?
When I went to the roof, it wasn't locked, so you gotta be lying.
What good would it be if I lied? I don't want to die either, you know.
Lying would do you a lot of good if you're the culprit.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize that.
What kind of response is that? That's suspicious as hell!
Wait, there's no point in arguing about that now. The truth will come out eventually. Before we get to that, we need to discover the truth behind Miu's death. Truth? There were mysterious circumstances surrounding her death. We need to make sense of those first.
Wow, Shuichi, you know your way around this game. Yes, keep up the hard work. The fate of our lives rests in your hands.
So, what is this strange circumstance?
Kokichi claims it was Miu who chose the meeting place. But I'm wondering how she got from the chapel to the mansion's roof.
I see. Miu sent the bridge connecting the mansion and chapel into the river herself.
Oops, my hand slipped.
Oops, I'm dead.
If
Oh,
that's the
shit.
case, then Miu might not have even gone to the roof.
Huh? So she stood me up? It's very rude to break a promise.
It's true. First, we need to determine if Miu was actually there or not. Did she go? Or was she never on the roof at all?
No, you tell me.
All new evidence.
Miu was waiting for me to arrive. I'm sure she was waiting.
Oh.
On the rooftop of the mansion.
Miu should have been at the chapel. If you look at where her avatar fell, it's right next to the chapel.
How would she
Gotta
have
go to
gotten to
bed
the
for now.
mansion?
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
It's okay.
Alex. Have a great night. We love you.
Bye-bye.
Have a great night.
Hey,
Good
Chimp.
luck tomorrow.
Well,
It's easy. Oh my God.
There was no bridge over the river.
A bridge would be the only way to get across.
So, her meeting with Kokichi.
She stood me up!
First glance, it seems this is impossible for Miu to go to the mansion. But there has to be some evidence that shows it was possible.
Miu was waiting for me to arrive. I'm sure she was waiting on the rooftop of the mansion.
No, Miu should have been at the chapel. If you look at where her avatar fell, It's right next to the chapel.
How would she have gotten to the mansion? There was no bridge over the river.
A bridge would be the only way to get across.
So, her meeting with Kokichi...
She stood me up!
She stood you up, though.
No, she pegged you. Or a liar.
Mew was waiting for me to arrive. I'm sure she was waiting on the rooftop of the mansion.
No, Mew should have been at the chapel.
That's wrong!
That's wrong. V.
Mew must have gone to the mansion. We have a witness.
I don't know.
Yeah, when I was searching the dining room, I saw Mew pass by the window.
Then why didn't you say so sooner?
Oh boy.
Sorry, I thought I was just mistaken at first. Since there was no way she could have come to the mansion. But I guess I wasn't mistaken after all. That was definitely Mew.
Then, how did she get to the mansion from the chapel?
It must have been some special method only Mew knew, like with that cell phone.
There's no doubt about that. That's why she dropped the bridge. If a murder occurred when it was impossible to cross the river, she wouldn't be implicated. She used a secret method to move from the chapel to the mansion for the murder.
She dropped the bridge to make a huge scene just to let everyone know it's no longer there.
So, what secret method did she use?
It won't be that easy to figure out. It's called a secret method for a reason.
I already have my ideas.
No worries, guys. As long as we leave it to Shuichi, everything will be A-OK.
What?
What are you saying? We can't just rely on Shuichi all the time. This class trial's for all of us. We're here to solve this together.
You would just slow down Shuichi.
Shut up!
I don't have time to deal with Kokichi. Right now, I need to focus on the case. I'm positive that Miyu used some kind of special method to get to the mansion. Okay, I just have to figure out what it was.
A way across that only Mew knew about.
A hidden bridge besides that signboard, maybe.
Or instead of bridge, Mew used some kind of vehicle to go over.
Or maybe she teleported with
Oh my god, Sharday!
Or she used a warp zone.
The view is spinning.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe there's a place you could cross without a bridge.
A hidden route that only
Indeed.
Mew could use to get across. I suppose it is possible she used that to change places.
Man, you guys are way off. Or maybe I'm just pulling your legs.
Shut up! A secret method only Miyu knows. She tampered with the program. It's hard to imagine that has nothing to do with it. I'm sure she changed something.
A way across that only
That signboard, maybe.
Or instead of bridge, Mew used some kind of vehicle to go over.
Or maybe she teleported with magic.
That's so cool.
Or she used a warp zone. Maybe there's a place you could
Cross without a bridge.
The meat warp zone.
A hidden route that only Mew could use to get across.
I agree.
I agree.
I missed the V.
You don't need
That's
that
it,
V.
Kibo. There was a hidden route only Mew could use.
Was there really?
No.
Mew modified the program to add a special wall to the world. The wall stretches along the y-axis, but we found two such walls in the virtual world. It's unclear whether Mew added the wall by the mansion or the wall near the chapel. We do know that that wall was set so that only objects could pass through.
Don't be naive, Shuichi.
What is it, Kaito?
I know.
Jeez, and you set up a weird wall like that? That is suspicious, but it's got nothing to do with what we were talking about.
Nothing to do with it.
Huh. You don't even realize your mistake? Are you losing your edge? Oh well, my sidekick's mistakes are my mistakes. I'll make it right.
Kaito, I don't think you understand what I'm going for.
Kaito's gonna kill
Trying
you.
to prove him wrong.
Kaido, you're vastly mistaken.
Kaito will now die.
What we gotta figure out is how Mew got from the chapel to the mansion, right? So why waste
Chapel
time
to the
talking
mansion.
about the impossible? It's pointless. We gotta take a whole new approach here.
Now, wait just a second. It's not actually impossible at all.
It's impossible.
But you just said so, didn't you? That wall Mew set up only lets non-human objects go through it. Humans aren't able to pass through. So Mew obviously wouldn't be able to go through that wall. She's not just an
I'm going to objectify this
cut
woman.
for your words.
Okay. Okay, Neutral, calm down.
The wall wasn't the only thing that
This
changed.
woman was known as property.
Oh my god.
She also changed her avatar settings from human to object.
From human to object?
Which means the
But
virtual
objectifying
world
women.
treated her avatar as an object. She could
Check.
pass through a wall that only non-humans could go through.
Is that right?
Give me a second.
No.
Ah.
No.
Okay.
What?
Discord. There we are.
What?
Don't get ahead of yourself, Kaito. We need to
Okay.
listen to everything Shuichi says.
I was just checking to see if the recording was alright.
I
It
already
is still
told you.
alright.
The more you try, the more you cause us trouble. It's so totally lame that your own sidekick is dissing you!
Oh my dear lord.
Kokichi, enough! I wasn't
Oh,
arguing
God.
with him. I was just explaining.
I don't care. That doesn't bother me at all. It just means even I make mistakes. Don't worry about it, Shuichi.
Okay.
It's pretty funny seeing Kaito try to act all tough like this.
Kokichi, please refrain from making such irrelevant and irrational remarks.
Thank you.
So, if
She's
Mew
reframing any
listed the program and made
robophobia.
a wall only she could go through,
Then her secret route was through that wall?
that's it, right? Like using a glitch in a game to walk outside the map.
Like when
Yo,
I used-
speedrun.
Like when I used the cheat engine in Pokemon to walk through all the walls.
Nope.
I bet
Yo,
Mew
kill
had a hidden
Kokichi
passage like
speedrun,
that
let's
in the
go.
back of the chapel.
Open an invisible console and
Yeah.
type in clip.
Exactly.
But even if she could walk through walls, was there really a hidden passage? 'Cause Mew said...
Bungie.
Alex has gone to sleep, so anyone want to cover?
No.
Oh, do not trap here. Beyond that wall and the end of the world, really. Past that wall, nothing exists. Everything ends there.
Thank you for the recording, Kibo.
She probably lied. There would be no point in going if there was nothing on the other side.
That's like a transcript.
Mew lied. Huh.
Hmm.
I wonder what the
Shocking
truth
to
is.
you, I know.
There's no way to find out now.
That cum-soaked urinal cake was totally lying about there being nothing past the wall. She lived a life of pride, vulgarity, and secrets. Lying would be a piece of cake for her.
Kokichi,
You no have to go that far.
Stop it! Don't badmouth Mommy!
Monotaro?
Listen to you, talking about Mommy like she was a terrible lying whore. But
Yeah.
Mommy wasn't lying. There was no hidden road in that virtual world.
Oh, there wasn't, huh?
Hey! You can't tell them such an important hint!
Oh, if you say that hint is important, then I guess it must be true.
Oh, shoot!
Self-owned.
Self.
Get
Ah, jeez. You're lucky you're cute.
Is Kokichi saying all that stuff about Miu to get the Cubs to reveal something? I guess I should thank him, but I have no idea why he does things sometimes.
So now that we know there's no
I
hidden
don't know how he
route, why
functions.
did she manipulate the program? If there's actually nothing past the wall, then that setting was meaningless.
Miu wouldn't have done something meaningless. She would have had a plan.
Yes. Mew definitely wanted to be able to go through that wall for a reason. We aren't sure why yet, but once we solve the mystery of the virtual world...
Mystery of virtual world?
There have been a lot of
Virtue.
strange occurrences in the virtual world. If we can determine why, we will also determine what Mew was up to. We'll know why she wanted to pass through the wall.
All right, let's clear up those strange occurrences.
Yeah, Gonta will help, even though Gonta not know what you're talking about.
Speaking of strange occurrences, I'm just plain worried about that one thing.
Can you use a different, adverb besides plain?
Remember? That thing that made us notice
she's
all the
crying,
strange
don't you get it?
occurrences?
Get up and cry about it.
The events that led us here.
What the? That was creepy as shit! No one else catch that?
No, I
right before
did.
you. Oh my god!
Wait,
What the?
The monocup spin to change the sprites,
Yeah.
and it was caught mid-spin.
Jesus! I'm gonna end her.
Wall, Miu, cell phone. It was. Where is it? Yeah.
Bingo
This is
bango
it.
bongo.
This is it.
You mean the loud sound that you and I heard in the kitchen?
Here we go.
Bang.
Bang.
Oh my devil.
What was that sound? It sounded as if something was struck really hard. It came from
Hate.
outside, but
Hate. Malice even.
You all heard that sound too?
Yes, in the mansion's kitchen.
Never
That
catch
sound
it.
occurred near the chapel. How did you hear it all the way at the mansion?
First off, sound
mention?
can't go past the map loading point. Did that sound really come from the chapel?
That sound was something hitting the chapel wall. It was real loud.
And we definitely heard it. We heard Kibo's voice as well.
for now, let's go outside and check.
Oh no!
Oh, what? That was Kibo's voice, right? I think I heard him outside. He sounded close.
You heard my voice too?
What? That is pretty strange.
Exactly. That has to be some kind of clue to the mystery of the virtual world.
Okay, well, let's check the answers later and try to find all the other clues first. There was another mysterious phenomenon in the virtual world, wasn't there?
Kokichi talked like he noticed something. Pretending not to know?
Even Gonta is suspicious of me? I always thought you would be the one to trust me!
Don't tell my man.
Sorry, going to not mean it like that.
Damn it.
There's no need to apologize to him. He's probably just lying again.
What was the other strange occurrence? Did you see it, Shuichi?
Another mysterious phenomenon. Something that shouldn't be possible. Like Miyu in the mansion, or that loud noise. I need to remember everything else that happened in there. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay.
Yo, Minecraft? No, this is...
Minecraft.
No, this is Terraria.
What the?
Let's see.
This is some wacky mods, dude.
I thought it said slut. On the board.
Oh.
Like, my eyes are tricking me. Hey, look, a urinal. Maybe Kokichi wasn't wrong.
It's a grandfather clock, not a urinal.
I know what it is. You just randomly click something, or
It has to be like lined up with something else.
Match.
Yeah, it's
With
matched.
the dots.
And it
Yeah.
switches everything next to it.
And if you wanna switch...
Oh, this is based off one of those Japanese mental games.
Yeah.
To be honest, it was the first thing that you uncovered.
Just making sure.
I know, but it is interesting. I don't know. Do you get extra points for doing this? Like,
I just like doing it.
Oh, okay.
You do, somewhat, yeah, but like, not really. I think you're just being cautious.
Yeah.
Just do it. It's okay. You're not gonna lose that much time.
I see it!
I
In my
can't.
mind's eye. I can hear my brain telling it to me right now.
The sign that we were using as a bridge was odd to me.
I was hoping Tuko would do the weird math thing.
What?
I was hoping you'd do the weird, funky, Shuichi's thought voice from the taxi minigame.
Me.
Thank you, brain. The sign!
Sometimes I'm there.
Watashi was smart.
Watashi was smart.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Odd how? We mentioned it before, but you dropped the sign in the river.
Whoops. My hand whipped.
Something unnatural about it.
Oh my god.
Finding the sign was definitely weird. I'm most confused by how the sign got there.
It didn't.
I should remember exactly. Shush, Kaito. I should remember exactly what happened with the sign.
I didn't say anything.
No, sorry.
Watashi didn't say anything to you.
Alright, here we go. Oh yeah.
Sometimes I wonder what is going wrong inside his head. Mind taxi. Oh my god.
Oh boy, I get to do it again. Hey,
Is this what, Blood?
It's the first time to get Minecraft constantly.
Yeah, that's true. I noticed that.
Yeah, like the part of the chapter.
Oh, you went was the same was swept away.
Choichi, you're kind of drooling.
You don't do.
If only you had a Matrix abilities IRL.
Choichi is like having like twitchy eyes and drooling.
At which point was your signboard? Wait.
Watashi's smart.
Watashi was.
Sweety's just singing. Driving at speed a lot.
I think we need an intermission after this.
Okay, I legit thought you ran someone over, but they automatically get in the back.
Isn't that how you pick up chicks? Just by ramming them with your car?
Yes.
Oh, the
Please, I want to.
Oh, the Oh, here's the Oh, here is the end of the reward. Where is the end of the reward?
I'm so sorry.
Please listen to more executioner.
I think Shuichi should, stop investigating murders from now on.
Oh wait, actually, crud. Is it? Okay.
I think it really got into him. Watashi wa genius. Can we just have? I swear to God, one day we'll just have a mini game, just mine taxis, and this is all we're gonna enjoy for like a while.
Apple does all the sound effects for the game.
Yeah.
Where was the signboard phone after it was swept away?
Retarded guy. You ever dunk, my guy?
It's chapel side, obviously.
And then you crash.
Wait, another?
Yeah.
4, I guess. Caught me off guard too. I see movie.
Yo, Smoogie.
This is heaven, clearly.
This is clearly heaven. This is...
Okay, What?
See, Spike should really just make a racing game.
Yeah, they should.
Like, just like a spin-off of Mario Kart, just like Monokuma Kart.
Monokuma Kart, yeah.
The Coom
Kart.
Monokuma Kart is a spot.
Back to the river's car. Which way did this signboard float?
First person gets to survive.
There's only 2 choices. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's yeah.
Well, it went with the current, but it seems like it flowed against the current. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Ah, you actually hit someone.
It's what confused me. Because if you're already thinking a little ahead, you know that it's with the current.
Yeah.
Like, the game wants it flicked against the current.
It seems like it's against the current. Yeah, that makes sense.
Remember, like Ultron, the more you run over, the better it gets.
It appeared as though the sign was carried
Watashi smart.
against the river's current.
Watashi smart.
There we are.
We all saw Mew drop the sign and watch the river carry it downstream.
I'll just stand there and watch it cut down the stream. That sounds really awkward.
And the river was wide there. The sign should have traveled downriver toward the chapel, correct? It should have hit the wall on the far side of the chapel and stopped there. But that's not where we found it. We found it near the mansion, nestled in some rocks.
The
Watashi
signboard
smart
should have
dude.
been near the chapel, but we found it on the other side.
Hold up. Didn't you stay on the chapel side? She probably grabbed the signboard from the chapel wall to cross the river. then left it on the boulders near the mansion so she could get back.
Why would she leave the signboard where it could get swept away and leave her stranded?
Also, this has nothing to do with walking through the wall, right? We're getting off topic. We're so close to the truth. We just have to connect the how and what.
Kokichi, we were getting there.
All the mysterious things that happened
I'm
have to
getting
connect
there.
with each other.
Getting close.
Kokichi?
Connect how?
A wall only objects can pass through. Sounds that shouldn't be heard. A signboard going against the river current. How are they all connected?
I don't know, but Shuichi should know, right?
What?
We would be in a lot of trouble if you didn't. The only one who can solve this mystery and save us all is you.
So, how are they connected? Do you know, Shuichi?
Well, what we know so far is that the unnatural way the sign was carried is possibly related to the wall.
Alrighty.
Around the world, around the world.
Moo, don't tell that to and don't sing that to any flat earther ever. It won't go over as well as you think.
I know. I intend on getting out with a fight.
What I'm imagining is just Shuichi just holding for like a minute straight, just not saying anything, just everybody staring at him like, ah.
What do you think what do you think the mind taxi was? He was just, in the face. There's something only me knew about that. It's showing off. Around the world.
You see you
around
being
the
thrown
world.
out, but you seem pretty calm.
They think I'm a flat earther. Oh god, they think I'm a flat earther.
I know the answer. I'm just not entirely sure which evidence it would be.
What can you spell, knife? Can you?
I guess I'll just try this. Wait.
This is it!
Oh, okay.
It might have to do with a wall that only objects can pass through. The sign should have stopped at the wall on the other side of the chapel. But if that wall happened to be the one that Mew set to allow objects through...
I see. It's a wall only non-humans can pass through. That means the signboard can pass through the wall, right?
Even if it could pass through the chapel wall, how did it end up by the mansion?
The only way it could do that is if the wall was a warp zone. But it's not, right?
That's right. That's the real issue here. How could the signboard pass through the wall but end up on the mansion side? What would explain that?
Leave it to me, Shuichi. I, your partner, will give you hints in times of trouble.
What? He doesn't say that out loud, he says in his mind.
Watashi, what?
This is the virtual world. We should throw away all of our common sense, okay?
Yes.
Huh? The hell does that even mean?
Kokichi might be onto something here. We need to forget about what we know and just think about it. How did the signboard pass through the wall downstream and end up upstream? Putting common sense aside and focusing on the flow of the river, how did the signboard pass through the wall downstream and signboard
don't know why this is. I don't know why this is such a big thing.
Yeah,
It was already established.
Downstream and upstream connect.
That's it!
They connect through the wall.
Hello, would you like to
Ends of the
extend the
river were
game?
Connected.
Maybe like I guess it makes sense. They were making sure in case people like didn't know or weren't attuned to I guess other video games.
Gonzo.
Yeah.
Especially looking at the map and just seeing the pathways.
Yeah. What if? Oh yeah. What is it?
Huh? Both ends of river connected?
Exactly.
It's a game
Put it
constant.
another way.
Yeah.
The river isn't cut off at the wall near the chapel. It's all part of one big loop. The upstream part of the river is connected to it.
Don't tell Flat
What are you
Earthers.
talking about? Both ends of the river can't...
It's a
Again,
game world.
Throw
It's
out all
virtual.
common sense from your head. We're talking about the virtual world.
Then what about the wall? There was only one wall that could be passed through.
Right. Even if the river's connected and it goes through the chapel wall, it wouldn't have been able to go through the mansion wall too.
Wait. In that case.
I got it! I know why Mew only set up one wall.
Eh? What are you talking about now?
The reason she only set up one wall is because the chapel and the mansion walls. They're the same wall. They're the same wall.
That's it!
Yeah. Okay.
The walls by the chapel and the mansion aren't separate. They're the same wall.
The same wall?
It's not just the river. The walls themselves are connected. Don't think of it as two separate walls, but a single wall parallel to the y-axis. That single wall divides the entire virtual world.
I wish there.
The idea is, you pass through the wall by the chapel and come out by the mansion.
I thought they were gonna like show the map, but like a duplicate one to the right. I thought that would be kind of a cool diagram.
Then a different resource.
Starting to connect. See, didn't I tell you? Everything is connected.
Damn it, Kokichi! Just tell us.
It's okay. More importantly, this is the final stretch. If both the river and wall are connected, then you can find the secret. Shuichi, you already know the secret behind the virtual world, right?
The secret, huh? Yes, I suppose we should clear that up. We need to solve the mystery of the virtual world. Alright.
We're in Mario.
This unique feature of the virtual world.
We're in Luigi's mansion. We're in Luigi's.
Five-letter word. Five-letter word.
Yeah, 5-letter word. Okay. So.
Vowels.
Yeah.
What was the question?
Oh, it was a unique feature of the virtual world.
Oh, okay.
The?
World. World.
L?
L? Oh, okay.
Okay, it's very easy now.
Now a vowel.
Oh, okay, okay. World. Oh.
Just the P.
Yeah, was that? I guess that. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yay!
I see now.
I see
Yes.
now. Thank you.
Yes, that's it. The virtual world is a loop.
Loop?
Hula hoop.
Just like in old games, right? Like, for example, when a character goes off the left side of the screen and reappears on the right.
Yes, exactly. The edges of the virtual world are linked together in a continuous loop.
Screw you, flat earthers.
The virtual world loops?
What in the world?
If that's
Around
true, it would
the
explain the way
world.
the signboard was swept away.
I've come to realize that most of these people are geniuses that never have time to play video games that often. I guess it makes sense.
Maybe a few.
Yeah.
It vanished into the wall downstream of the river.
I disagree with
Out
that.
of that same wall upstream,
We have the ultimate game.
Can't believe Chiaki
floated with
didn't
the
make a
currents
guest
until it got
appearance in
caught on the
the
rocks.
virtual program.
I miss her.
What was the world like before Mew added the wall?
Actually, there wasn't a wall on the y-axis at all, and the x-axis was set to loop.
Are you serious? Even if it is a computer program, isn't that too crazy?
No.
A looping world. That's more extraordinary than even magic.
But at least it's not a boring answer. It also explains all the things that happened.
Huh? It doesn't explain everything, does it? Because we still don't know why we heard that one sound or Kibo's voice.
Yeah, sound doesn't go past the map loading point.
Actually, if we know that the world is a loop, we can explain that as well.
Huh? Really?
Yes, but first we need to be clear where the loop starts.
where the loop starts.
That's something I was wondering about for a while. Okay, that makes sense.
Doesn't it loop at the walls next to the mansion and chapel?
Not necessarily. If we heard a noise at the chapel from inside the mansion, then the loop... There!
There.
The map loading point was where the virtual world looped. We thought the loading point was in the middle of the map.
What the? What the fuck?
But the loading point was actually at the edges.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's uber cool. That's so cool.
So the wall Mew created wasn't at the edges of the world, but rather... her wall was at the center of the world.
I see. So the mansion and chapel were near each other, with a wall between them. And any sounds emitted near the chapel would also reach the mansion.
That's so cool.
The
She did
wall
drop the
only
map.
allows non-humans to pass through, so sound should be able to pass through easily.
That's right. That's how the virtual world works.
Wow, welcome to Minecraft biomes.
Impressive, Shuichi!
You're a gamer.
For you to get this far! Yes! Yes! You are useful indeed!
Shuichi is now a
Get this
gamer.
far? What are you, some villain pulling the strings?
Nope. Mew pulled the strings here, not me. Remember? Mew also set this trap. It all began when Mew showed us the map. Because of the map, we mistakenly thought the loading point was at the center, which in turn made the mansion and chapel seem farther away from each other.
But the structure of the world wasn't actually like that. There was a wall along the y-axis, and the x-axis came around in a loop.
By putting that wall in the center of that world, she cut off the loop.
So ever since Mew showed us that map, we were caught in her trap. But we solved this mystery thanks to Shuichi. All hail our savior!
All hail the gamer.
Yeah, If Shuichi wasn't here, then we never would have solved this mystery.
That's right. Good work, Shuichi.
Thanks, Shuichi. You saved us.
You're welcome.
So what out of it?
Yeah, that's making me nervous.
To be honest, Kokichi knew everything.
Just because we found out the virtual world's secret doesn't mean we can take it easy yet. Actually, this culprit hunt just got to the exciting part. Even if we know all the tricks, it's pretty meaningless if we don't find the culprit. That's how a class trial works, after all!
Yeah.
Kokichi talking like Monokuma again.
No matter what you say, I'm not gonna believe your lies. I'm gonna believe in everyone. That's how I'm gonna reach the truth.
I can't wait to see what happens next!
What is Kokichi's plan here?
Death.
He's definitely prodding at Kaito on purpose.
Death.
Well, there's no time for distractions like him. What we have to do is find the culprit who killed Miyu. It doesn't matter how many little mysteries we solve if we can't find the culprit. It would be all for nothing. It would all be for nothing. But I still don't know for sure who it could be. Who used Miyu's own plan against her to kill her? Who killed Miyu?
Who framed Roger Rabbit?
Good.
Sleep time.
Yes.
Like a second.
Mashu? Good night, everybody. Sweet dreams. Rest well.
Let's go here. Save. Alrighty, that's where we'll end that. Yeah, thank you all for making it to this last minute session. It was a lot of fun. I'll end the recording. Any last words?
Watashi wa had a lot of fun.
Watashi had a lot of fun too. That was fun.
Watashi wa...
That was a huge amount of just time wasted because we already knew what was going to happen.
That made sense. What's up, bud?
Watashi wa taya.
And please have a wonderful night, Blood. Let's all
Rest
have a
well.
Watashi good evening.